Hi, LoLK here, and welcome to the Touhou Tierlist stream, I guess. We one credit cleared most of the games. Most of the Windows games. I'm not doing LoLK. But we got through most of them. So now it's time to rank them, I guess. I don't know. I debated on having this be scripted, but then I realized I don't have enough time to do that, and I'm way too lazy. So here we are. Now I am kind of scared of doing this stream, because I have tried to do a tier list before. It was not Touhou. I think it was even before we started Touhou. Was it? No, it was after. But it was a different series. And there's a reason I didn't upload it. It wasn't a stream. I just recorded it and didn't upload it. I did upload the tier list itself, but I did not release the recording of me making the tier list because my commentary was not that great. And I have a feeling it might go a similar way because, again, it's been like 2 weeks since I last streamed. Oh god. But yeah, I'm also nervous because I know I'm pretty sure I'm gonna turn this into a video. So now I have to make sure I don't fuck up. Well, first of all, I guess I'll just put the games I haven't played. I probably should have done this off stream, but oh well. I have not played enough to... I haven't touched or played enough of these games to rank them. Alright. First off, we'll go with Touhou 4. Because, for me, it was the most, I guess, mid-Touhou I played. I did not hate it, I did not like it either. I basically just felt nothing while playing it, so I guess it gets to be in C tier. I mean, yeah, I didn't like it, I didn't hate it. I basically felt nothing playing it just felt like generic Touhou to me. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. But, I mean, yeah. There's nothing wrong with it, but... it just felt very bland. I'm gonna pick that first because, again, it is the most bland game in the series, and I feel like that's a good starting point because I feel like this is the most middle-of-the-road game for me. I mean, yeah, I didn't really like it, but it didn't make me want to tear my hair out, so yeah, C tier. I mean, I did like the two different Stage 4 bosses are interesting, but I mean, I feel like that's the only thing this game has going for it. And I guess the first instance of Raymond and Marissa being playable. Or I guess both being playable. I feel like, I mean, this is the most basic the formula gets. I mean, as far as recent Wonderland, the one I haven't played, it's probably way more primitive, but this game isn't primitive enough for me to feel like... for it to be, like, charming, I guess. It just feels bland. Well, let's just go with my favorite bullet hole Touhou, which is SA. Now, is it Rose Tinted Glasses? Because it's the first one I really struggled with, and I felt like it was my first actual Touhou experience of me not breezing through it, but of me having to grind it to actually run credit clear it. Yeah, probably. But I mean, this game, for me, was very memorable, I guess. And it might just be because of rose-tinted glasses. But yeah. But yeah, I really liked SA. Now, I haven't really gone back to it too much after I one credit cleared this game on normal, but I don't know. I guess my thoughts of this game might change later on, I don't know, but for now it's my favorite one. But alright, I really like the gameplay of this one, especially the Rainbow A shot type, where you can just cheese the hell out of some patterns just because you gap. And I didn't even utilize it fully, because the only area I actually kinda used it was stage 5. And everything else, not really. And I guess Parsi as well, but everything else, not really. There were definitely some other areas I could have used it, and I just didn't notice it. I just didn't notice that I could have used it. So yeah, so yeah, I like the Rainbow A shot type, and I just like how Rainbow A shot type looks as well. I don't know why, but it just looks really pretty to me. The stages probably were the most memorable ones for me, personally, in the series. Especially Oku. I really like the music as well. Now, it's not my favorite, definitely isn't. But, yeah, I really liked it. And going back to what I was saying earlier, okay, like, I feel like that is probably one of the most memorable moments for me. Just Oku and her theme, nuclear fusion. I wasn't the biggest fan of nuclear fusion before I played SA, but the first time I got to Oku, my thoughts on that song changed immediately, because that fits so well with the game itself for the final boss of that game. Yeah, it definitely elevated itself. Next is my least favorite game. I'm just gonna get my favorite and least favorite out of the way first. My least favorite game. UFO. The UFOs are fucking bullshit. I do not like them. They just feel like RNG, just pure RNG. I do not like them. This game just feels like you're playing slots. It's luck if you win, and luck if you don't. Well, kinda. Well, it's part luck and part skill, because this game, SA felt, I liked SA because SA felt hard, but fair. Hard, but fair. UFO feels like RNG bullshit. And you had to get through the RNG to get resources. And then you have to play well. So, yeah, that's irritating. Yeah, it just feels like pure, uncontrollable RNG. Yeah, I just don't like it. This is probably the only game in here that I actually fucking despise. Will my thoughts change? Will my thoughts change on any of these after I play them more? Probably. Let's be honest, probably. Probably. But yeah. These are just my thoughts on these games after I've normal one credit cleared them once. Which honestly, for me, is probably enough for at least a ranking. Alright. Let's go with TD. 10 Desires, Touhou 13, Touhou Tuesday. Now this game... I mean, it's... I mean, it's inoffensive, I guess. But it was extremely boring. My thoughts on TV was it was extremely boring. But I kind of want to put it in an F, but for the game just being extremely boring, and also the game just having TD Sanai, also known as what the fuck is that? But it also has like half my favorite characters. I don't know why I really like the TD cast so much, but but most of my characters just happen to be in TD for some fucking reason. And I'm like, okay. And like, I do like the music on this game too. So, yeah, and just because of that, I feel like I can't put it in F. Is it biased? Most definitely. But I mean, it's a fucking tier list. Of course it's gonna be biased. It's my own fucking tier list. But anyways, yeah. Unconnected Marketeers. I love this game. Probably the most fun I had playing any Touhou game, to be honest. Well, hell Touhou. We'll get to that. So, yeah, I'm kind of honestly tempted to put this over SA, but rose-tinted glasses. But yeah, I love the roguelike system, I guess? I don't know. I don't really play too many roguelikes, but I really like that card system. And it just felt like there was, like, a lot more room to experiment than any of the other Touhous, and I really like that. The music. I really like the music. Maybe it's biased because it's the game that was out when I first got into the series. Maybe? I don't know. This game's OST is really good. I really like it. Is it my favorite? No, but I mean, it's up there. It is up there. I mean, well, let's just say this. All the Touhou games have good music. But yeah, Unconnected Marketeers. Yeah, just the card system's really interesting. It just lets you customize your character like a lot more than the others. And yeah, I like that. Probably the one gimmick so far that was genuinely fun and actually boosted my experience playing the game, I guess. While most of the others hindered it. Most. Like, there were ones I enjoyed, but most of them I didn't, so, yeah. So... yeah, I really like Unconnected Marketeers. Let's go to the fighting games for now. And we'll just go with IAMP. Now, IAMP. I liked IAMP. I really did. But I feel like it... I don't... I don't know if it's B or A tier. Let's put it in B tier for now. I might raise it up later, I don't know. But... IAMP. I really like the game, but gameplay-wise... yeah, it's the roughest out of all of them. I liked a lot of the music, I guess. I don't know. Half the music felt alright, and half the music I really, really, really liked, so... so I feel like there's a lot of highs and a lot of lows for the music. I mean, the song that's playing right now, even... Nightfall's Evening Star is one of my favorites, so... probably my third favorite, I think. But yeah, so yeah. I really like IAMP, but... do I like it enough for it to be an A tier? Probably not. But we'll see, we'll see. But yeah, gameplay-wise... I kinda like how, the game actually uses meter instead of the cards from the later games, because... yeah, it feels like... well, this game feels like an actual fighting game, while... SWR and Soku feel slightly more like a card game. Not saying that I don't like SWR or Soku. I'd probably place it above this game, but I mean, this game has some interesting ideas that I really enjoy. But there are some problems with it as well. Well, there's a decent number of them, but I mean... such as, like, the fact that the game doesn't let you... the game doesn't let you, use continues. Basically, for, like, stage 6 and 7, if you want to get to stage 6 and 7. Yeah, this game has 7 stages for some fucking reason. Who knows why. But, yeah. And the bosses can still fight normally while using their spell cards, which is kind of bullshit. Which is why I played it on easy. Because I did not want to deal with it. But I did play, like, when I played this game, I felt... I did actually enjoy it, like, a decent bit, so... yeah, I think it's in B tier. There's also a lot of systems in IAMP I don't quite know too much about. I mean, I recently realized that the bomb in IAMP actually does damage, and you can actually combo with it. And then I just went, what? Wait, you can do that? So there's a lot of things I don't know about IAMP either, so... yeah, like... IAMP feels like... probably Frontier's attempt to make an actual fighting game before they went into... card game and aerial fighters... and so on. This is... I say this, but I mean... this is actually my least favorite Frontier game. Alright, 10.5. B or A? Honestly, B. I feel like... SWR... I did like... but... I don't know. I mean, it was fine. Like, I liked it. To be honest, I don't have too many memories of playing this game. I remember liking it. And like, that was about it. This game's controls were a lot smoother than I am. And well, to be honest, I kind of missed the clunkiness of I am. There was a certain charm to it, but yeah. Yeah, this game is a lot better than I am. But, yeah. I feel like... well, let's just go with... SWR, then I guess Soku as well, but SWR, I don't feel like I played enough of to fully dig deeper into the mechanics. So, yeah, I feel like later on I feel like I would rank them higher, but yeah, I feel like for now, after I casually played SWR, I think it stands here. The one takeaway from this game I got is the music. The music's really, really, really good. I just really like the fighting game music in general. I used to say I like the fighting game music more, and I still kind of agree with it for most of the part. There are some exceptions, but yeah. So, yeah, I think I'll put SWR there. I might raise it later. I guess let's just go with Soku. Sure. Alright, now, Soku! Hisoten Soku. Should I have been saying the names of these? I don't know. 12.3, Soku, UNL, Hisoten Soku. The extremely long actual subtitle. Whatever you want to call this thing. Alright, Soku. I might put it there. But, well... I remember the story mode being... I feel like the story mode got better and better with each entry. For these 3 games. Well, I just became less bullshit, I guess. The bosses could still attack and actually play the game while in their spell cards. They don't do that in SWR, but for Soku, the spell cards now basically have a meter, and if you deplete the meter, you can stun the opponent, basically, and it makes it a lot more fun and a lot more fair. Some of the spell cards still felt like bullshit, but I mean, it was definitely a step up from the other 2. The music, I mean, it has Unknown X. Unknown X is one of my favorite themes, so yeah. Well, aside from that, yeah, I still really like the other tracks in the OST as well. Well, UNL is basically just, well, not UNL, Soku, well, I don't know. This game has a billion names. Soku... Soku is basically just an expansion of an SWR, so I guess it gets to be higher. Just because of that, I guess. Now, SWR also has a longer story, but I don't know. I kind of am tempted to give Soku a higher spot just because of the rollback patch. But I don't think I've played enough Soku to get Soku or SWR, I guess, basically. Or IAMP, I guess. To actually understand the mechanics fully. And I don't think the story mode helps too much, to be honest. I don't think the story mode helps too much in that scenario. But, yeah, I don't think I've played enough of these to put them in the higher up tiers. But yeah, I do like these. I might bring them up later, I don't know. Alright, here we go, PCB. A tier. I really like PCB. Now, do I like it enough to put an S tier? No, but I really like it. PCB. Am I biased because it was, well, it wasn't my first Touhou game, but I mean, it was the first Touhou game I streamed. It was the first Touhou game I streamed on Touhou Tuesday, so I guess that could be a bias, I guess, but I mean, yeah. PCB I really like. For PCB, I really like the stages, yeah. I think? Okay, I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I played PCB. But, I mean, first of all, I like the music. The music's great. And compared to USD where, I mean, I like the music, but, meh. PCB, was the first Touhou soundtrack that I felt kinda attached to. Oh, USD. PCB, I really like the music. I really like the, I guess, what do I call it? It's not art style, is it? I don't know, PCB is just really charming to me. PCB, I think, has a distinct charm with the distinct... with stuff like the distinct title card animations for each stage, and stuff like that. PCB feels like the first Windows Touhou game, now that I think about it. And USD feels like a weird middle ground. I also really like the final spell, Resurrection Butterfly, and the cinematic of it being, you know, basically, spoilers, I guess, like Yuko's dead body. That's some lore that is really kind of interesting, I guess. But it's definitely a lot more than the USD provided. But I guess I just compare it a lot to USD, I guess, I don't know. PCB, I also like it because it's kind of forgiving, I guess. Oh yeah, the other reason I didn't like TD is they had very little resources, while PCB has a lot of resources, plus a free hit every, like, couple minutes. Also known as the border system. I don't really know how the border system works, but it just gives you a free hit sometimes, and I'm like, neat. It's not intrusive, so... it's not intrusive, it saves my life sometimes, so it's a good gimmick, I guess, I don't know. Also the fact that this game has 2 extra stages, I guess. So there's a decent more replay value than the other games, I guess. Comparatively to the other games, but I mean... There are some games that do it much better, like Little Unconnected Marketeers with the card system and IN. But I mean, this was a good first step. I guess PCB just feels like the first like, actual polished game of the series, I guess? I don't know. Kinda. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, PCB just feels like the first polished game in the series where Zen's just stepped off his game. Alright, EOSD. B tier. I feel like I want to put it in C. I don't know. B tier. I don't know. I mean, I didn't hate this game. I kind of liked it. I'll put it in B for now. I might lower it later. But EOSD is fine. There are some parts I liked and some parts I didn't. But I don't know. I like the game, but I feel like a lot of it kind of gets outdone by a lot of other games. The music, I kind of like most of the other games more. USC is probably one of my least favorite soundtracks, just because. And backgrounds, I know it was the first Windows Touhou, but I feel they're not the greatest. Okay, why the fuck did it just stop? Okay, sure. Whatever the music player is doing. But yeah, EOSD, I don't know, feels kinda janky, but like I feel like it's in the weird middle ground where it's not quite old, but it's not quite new either. Like it's in the weird middle ground where it's not retro enough to wait it. It's not like janky enough for me to just go, oh, that's an old game. It's not polished enough to go, yeah, I like that, or like, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to put it into words. USC... I like it, but I feel like it got outdone by every other Touhou game, to be honest. Well, like most of them. Well, kinda. As you can tell, it's in the middle of the list, so... so there are games that I don't like as much as EOSC, but... yeah, I feel like EOSC... I have a lot of games I like way more than it, and I just go... I don't have the biggest urge to go back to EOSC again, so I don't know. I don't know, it feels like... it's fine. Now that we're on EOSC, I guess... I should talk about a game I feel I would put very similar very similar spot to EOSC. I guess, I don't know. But it's Touhou 5. I would probably put right next to EOSC. Or above. But, yeah. Out of the PC98 games, I really liked... well, I played 4 and 5. 4... Lotus Line Story... I didn't have any opinions on it, let's just say. Well, Mystic Square I really liked. Honestly, I might like it more than EOSC. Honestly. And I think... well, mechanically... mechanically... I don't know. I mean... Mystic Square is the first time that they didn't use score for, lives. They used, point items instead, like PCB does. And I think that's cool. I really like the music. I feel like... yeah. I really like the music in Mystic Square. A lot more than USC, and that is the only reason I put it above there. I feel like the one detriment Mystic Square has is, for me, is that it doesn't have point of collection. None of the PC98 games do. It got introduced in USD. Which, yeah, that kinda hurts. Yeah, that does hurt, but I mean... If I were to compare these two, I think I like Mystic Square slightly more. I really like, I guess, some of the cinematics, I guess? I don't know. Oh, Mystic Square, it just kind of feels like Zen's really trying with it. With the PC98 hardware. I mean, you can also feel that with Little Science Story, I guess, but I mean... Mystic Square, like... You feel that infinitely more, I feel. With, the background's changing pretty constantly, I guess... did Little Science Story do that too? I think I did. But and also, like, the background in the final boss changing a ridiculous amount of times. And also, yeah, just Shinky. Shinky's final boss is really cool. Another detriment Mystic Sphere has is the Cheeto bullets. The Cheeto bullets are very fucking annoying, but I mean, yeah. I also really like the Stage 4 bosses, and they're just dual bosses, but they have unique themes for both of them being alive, and then one of them being alive. So there's 3 different Stage 4 boss themes, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, there's a lot I like about this game, so yeah. It is definitely rough around the edges, and it is pretty glitchy. But I feel like there's a sort of charm to it. So yeah, I'm gonna place it above the USD. Alright, Mario Phase. A tier. I feel like it's Mario Phase either an A tier or top of B. I'm just gonna put it in A tier for now. I like Mario Phase. It is probably the game I pick up and play the most, I guess? I don't know. The game I played off-stream the most. It's really easy to pick up and play, since, it's pretty easy compared to some of the other Touhou games. And, at least on normal. And it's, like, the shortest one. So, yeah. Gameplay-wise, yeah, I like it. It does kinda suck that racing isn't a thing, but I mean, I mean, Unconnected Marketeers doesn't have it either, so. So, I mean, yeah. Mario Faith, I like the overpowered bombs. I like the bombs in Mario Faith. Yeah, it does kind of suck that there aren't distinct bombs anymore. It's just a white circle, but I mean, it still lets me skip bosses, so eh. I like the music as well from Out of Faith. I mean, I'm just gonna keep reading this, so oh well. But yeah, I feel like the bombs and Mount of Faith are just very forgiving, I guess. the bombs being very forgiving, the resources being very forgiving, the game itself not being too hard, at least until you get to stage 4. I feel like this is probably the best game if you just want to, if you just have an itch to play Touhou. And I just use this game. So yeah, this is the one game I actually come back to. So yeah, I like Final Faith. Is it my favorite? I feel like I can just equate Final Faith to, like, I guess, fast food. It's comfortable. It makes you feel at home. Is it your favorite? No. No, but it's quick and fast and it scratches that urge to play Touhou, so yeah. But yeah, I like it. Next up is double D in character. Shinjo. I think I'd put it right above TD. Would I put it in D tier or C tier? I don't know. I think just because of this game's gimmicks being well, not gimmick, but the gimmicky bosses itself. Especially Seija. I feel like I'd put it here. Like, I did like the game. I like the music in Double D in character. But the bosses are way too gimmicky. The gimmick itself, the gimmick of the game is fine, it's dealable. It does kind of feel bullshit when you get sniped at the top of the screen by something that just spawned in, but I mean, I feel like it's better than these two. This one where it's pure fucking RNG, and this one that just gives you, like, no resources. This game gives you plenty of resources, so on the other hand, it's like, I don't know if I want to put this game right next to TD. But yeah, I mean, this game was okay, but I feel like it was too gimmicky for its own good. I'm still conflicted on putting this above on D tier or C tier. I define D tier. Sure, I might change it later. But yeah, I like the music. The big ass funny stick is pretty cool, I guess. And yeah, I don't know. I don't have too much to say about this game. Like, I guess it's similar to this game, but similar to Lotus Land Story, where it was okay. I don't have too much to say aside from the game being somewhat bullshit at times, and very gimmicky. And just, well, no, you know what? No, I do have a few things to say about it. It's just really fucking gimmicky and sometimes really fucking bullshit. Especially Stage 5. Seija is hell. But yeah, DDC, well, it was okay. I have heard that DDC is hell on higher difficulties, but because of RNG, but I haven't played them, so I have no idea. Alright, let's go Touhou 15. Touhou 15. I don't know where to put this one. Because Touhou 15. I would put it up here. For like, for stage 1, 2, 4. 1 through 4. And then when we get to 5 and 6, it just kind of goes down here. But stage 5 I feel like I was okay with because I like Clown Piece. I don't like Junko. And Junko's attacks seem to be way more bullshit than Clown Piece's was. So, I think I just have kind of a vengeful hatred for Junko for some reason. I just kind of do. So I think I would not put it below UFO, but I mean, I don't know where to put this one. Because I genuinely liked the game. I was genuinely having fun until stage 5 and 6, so... yeah, I don't know. I really like the music in this game. It kind of hurts me to put it in F tier, to be honest, so... I'll just put it in D tier for now. I like the music, I really do. And, the gameplay, the gimmick in this one, raising, I do really like it. It is kind of janky at times, but, I do really like the grazing gimmick. It's probably not as janky and higher difficulties now that I think about it, but I mean, yeah, on normal. But, yeah. Like, kind of, yeah. But the the patterns are fucking hell when you get to, I guess, Clown Piece and Junko. Junko just felt like just looked straight up bullshit. So, yeah. And as a person who was playing on Legacy, yeah, what the fuck? So, yeah, I guess, yeah. Part of me actually kind of wants to put it above TD. Would I put it above TD? To be honest, yeah. Yeah, I would put it above TD. Now, would I put it above DDC? I don't know, because DDC is bullshit, LoLK is bullshit. But, well, LoLK, because of how LoLK is designed, DDC makes you kind of sometimes want to tear your hair out. But LoLK, I mean, it still does that, but I mean, it feels like it's designed that way because of point device. DDC, that doesn't exist. So, and DDC is just straight up too gimmicky. LoLK is gimmicky too. I'm biased. I think I like the music more, and I had a little bit of fun in like first 2/3 of the game. So I don't know. I think I'd put it in top of D. Wow, I placed LoLK above. LoLK isn't the second lowest. Is not the second lowest game in this series for me. Wow, what a surprise! All right, here we go. Wily Beast and Weakest Creature. Now this game, feels like just like UFO, random bullshit. But it's less bullshit. It just feels random. Yeah, it just feels random. But it's not hard enough to feel bullshit, so... yeah. So... but it does feel... it still feels like it still does kind of feel... like... you're playing the slots, but I mean... it just feels much easier and much more forgiving than UFO ever was. So, when it comes to that, I think I would normally put it here. But I am biased. And this is the first game I actually got an extra clear in. And the only game so far, so... and... that kind of just baffles me. But, just because of that... I feel like I kind of want to put it in here. Because... yeah, I mean... big amount of DPS during an extra boss does feel... does actually kind of feel good. Although, it does... I do feel like I kind of cheesed the boss, but I mean... it's part of the game. It's just Marissa W doing its thing. Marissa Wolf doing its thing, so... I don't know. This game is a lot more forgiving, and also the fact that it was my first extra clear kind of elevates it a little, because, you know, I have memories with this game now. Now I think about it, I put it above Lost Lancer. I felt nothing playing this game. Yeah, I think I'd put it in top of C at this point. Alright, Hidden Star in 4 Seasons. Yeah, A tier. I really like Hidden Star in 4 Seasons. Hidden Star in 4 Seasons has my favorite soundtrack. I think, bar none, honestly. I really, really, really like Hidden Star in 4 Seasons. Hidden Star in 4 Seasons soundtrack. Is that the only reason I'm putting it in A tier? No. This game has basically 16 different shot types, so replayability, I guess, but I mean... the gimmick isn't too intrusive. Which is part of the reason I like it so much. It is kind of basically an extra bomb, sort of, and it can save you at times. So yeah. But the gameplay didn't feel as bullshit as the other games. Maybe with the exception of Maya and God, I forgot the other one. I forgot what the other one was called. Oh, the double boss. Crazy back dancers. Stage 5 boss. But yeah, aside from that, the game feels pretty fair. There are some areas that feel pretty hard, especially stage 4. But yeah. It feels fair most of the time, so yeah. And like these. So yeah. I think part of the reason also is because I played through 12, 13, 14, 15 in a row, and I mean, as you can tell, they're down here, so it was a breath of fresh air, most definitely. And that probably did affect things, but I mean... Yeah, I really liked Star Four Seasons. There's also the fact that it has my favorite soundtrack, yeah. Yeah, I think that's most of why, like, that's like, at the very least, probably more than half the reason I'm putting it up here. I just really like the soundtrack. And the gameplay is pretty good, which is enough for me to put it in A. It doesn't make me tear my hair out. And it feels fun to me, so. And it has my favorite OSC. So, it's an A tier. I like it more than Nano Phase. Well, Hidden Desire 4 Seasons has one major issue though, which is visibility. Oh god, the visibility in Hidden Desire 4 Seasons is god-awful. I feel like, well, I heard people talk about Wily Beast and Weakest Creature and Hidden Desire 4 Seasons had the worst visibility. Are like tied for the worst visibility. No, Hidden Desire 4 Seasons has the worst visibility in all of Touhou. I can barely see the fucking bullets half the time. They just went into the fucking gimmick of this game, the seasonal item thing. And it can barely even decipher which one's a bullet and which one isn't. So yeah, that's a problem. But just because, you know what, honestly, just because it has my favorite OSC. that power of having my favorite OSC is very strong. I put it up here. Yeah, Hidden Star... Would I put Hidden Star above PCB? No. Okay, I'm just gonna put that. So yeah. I like Hidden Star 4 Seasons. The visibility sucks, but I mean... I feel like the soundtrack just makes it so that I just still want to play the game even with those issues. So yeah, the soundtrack just carries the game. All right, Imperishable Night. Touhou Yesho, Imperishable Night. I'm gonna put it up there. Imperishable Night feels like the most complete and most polished game of the series. Which is weird to say when it's from 2004. And there's like almost 20 years of games after this. But yeah, I feel like this is the most complete, most definitive Touhou game. Like, it has so much content compared to the other Touhou games. So much more. That it is kind of blasphemous to compare any of them compared to this. With the exception of maybe like Unconnected Marketeers, maybe. And Hidden Star, maybe, I don't know. But Imperishable Night. Imperishable Night has 2 Stage 4 bosses. 2 final bosses. And last words, and last spells. I feel like... Yeah, it's so content rich compared to the other games that it's like... It's barely comparable. Now, is it my personal favorite? No. My personal favorite is these two. So, I feel like objectively IN is good. Objectively, IN is probably the best. But I like these two games more than IN, so... Oh well. But, yeah. I feel like, what is there else to say about IN? Like, it's good. It's great. It's amazing. Moving on. Well, maybe not moving on, but I mean... Music is pretty good. Not my personal favorite, as we've already mentioned. Hidden Stars and Four Seasons is my favorite, but I mean... Still pretty good. Like, it is the most well-rounded, most content-rich experience. And I feel like it probably would be the Touhou game to recommend to, like, someone. To, like, any... Like, this is the one Touhou game that I would recommend to anyone interested in the series. And also PCB and Mountain Phase as well, just because they're beginner friendly, but... if they're interested in the series already, then... Like, IN is just... the most definitive Touhou game. Well, yeah, IN is just... Yep, just... Yeah, IN is IN. IN kind of just feels like it's in a league of its own. But I mean, personal preference like this, so yeah. So yeah, as a game, IN's probably the best one, but I mean... I like these two more, personally, so yeah. Alright, now we're done with bullet hells. Now we get to these three fighting games. What do I start with? Because I kept these three for last because, well, they're my favorite games of the series. I'm just gonna rip the Band-Aid. Yeah, these games are just my favorite games of the series, just straight up. No contest. So, what do I start with? Alright, Hopeless Masquerade. I'm just gonna put it up there. Hopeless Masquerade! I love it. I just love Hopeless Masquerade. Hopeless Masquerade! I am currently... Well, it has just been sitting there, but I mean, for like a while, but I mean, I am currently making a video essay for Hopeless Masquerade, so I probably should keep it a little brief. But yeah, I really like Hopeless Masquerade. First off, it has one of my favorite OSTs, probably my second favorite. And SWR and Four Seasons is probably my favorite, and then Hopeless Masquerade. I love this OST, especially this theme that's playing right now. This game's version of Shoto the Legend, True Administrator, is amazing. It's godly. But yeah, this game, again, has one of my favorite, it's probably my second favorite OST. Oh my god, this part's great. Golly, like, this part's gorgeous. Chef's kiss. I just love it. But yeah, amazing OST. The gameplay is rough around the edges, let's be honest. But I feel like that's the only thing I have problems with, the gameplay. Which I guess is kind of a bad thing to have problems with, but I mean, like everything else around the game is so fucking golly that like the sprite art, the backgrounds, the story, I do kind of like as well. While the other two Aero Fighters definitely do outdo it. But yeah, there's like a lot of things I want to praise about it. But I'm gonna restrict myself because I am literally writing a review of it, so please stop. But yeah, I have a lot of things I have to say about Hopeless Masquerade, but I'll keep that for the video. I'll say that I don't know we'll ever finish, but I mean, I'm in the middle of writing it, so I don't know when that's gonna be finished, but I mean, eventually, I guess. But yeah, I like almost everything aside from the gameplay, and I still like the gameplay, don't get me wrong. So yeah, it's just I do have some problems, but I just absolutely love the game. I have so much passion for this game and the other two fighters, I guess. Aerial fighters, I guess. Like, it's an incomparable amount compared to all the others, I guess. Honestly, is it even fair to put... I don't even know if it's fair to put the aerial fighters in the same tier list. Well, not tier list, same tier. Because I just like them so much more than some of these. Not some of these old, most of these. Urban Legend of Limbo. By far my favorite game in the series. This game is amazing. It improves a lot on Hopeless Masquerade, I think. There are a decent number of things I feel like Hopeless Masquerade does better. Well, I think there are a lot of things a lot of things each of the aerial fighters does better than the others, but Hopeless Masquerade, I feel like aesthetically is the best. While Urban Legend and Limbo, I think, has the best story of any of the Touhou games, bar none. It is so fucking good. It's so fucking good. It's so much better than any of the others. That it's like, I feel like it's a fucking joke comparing it to any of the others. Like, the only game that kinda comes close is Antinomy, and it doesn't even come close. The story is so fucking hype compared to any of the others. Especially Reimu's final story. It's so fucking good. And I think the single player in Urban Legend of Limbo is excellent. I don't have anything I want to complain about the story mode, to be honest. Now my complaints go with the multiplayer. Because the multiplayer kinda sucks. Which is not a good thing for a fighting game. It has the best single player, bar none. It is also probably the most content-rich game in the series, even compared to Imperishable Night. Urban Legend and Limbo is actually probably much more content-rich, because, I mean, Urban Legend Limbo has story mode, arcade mode, well, not training, but, well, it does have training, but it has a tutorial. I don't know why that's not in Antinomy, but it has a tutorial. It has an extra story. Like, it has so much more than the other Touhou games. That it feels... It kind of feels like... I don't know. I guess Touhou usually feels more, I guess, arcadey. But this game feels... I don't know, like... more content-rich, like, full experience. And I think I had the same statement for, like... I think I had the same feelings for, like, I had as well. It's the most... complete package, yeah. But, yeah. It's the most content-rich experience. Especially because they played the PS4 version. Which has, like, 10 more tracks and... 10 new tracks and an entire extra story. That connects to the next game, Antinomy of Common Flowers. So yeah, even the extra story is really pretty fun. So yeah, like, I have, like... I don't know, like... I feel like I just really... Yeah, it is probably my... It is just my favorite Touhou game to start on. I just really like Urban Legend Limbo. Specifically the PS4 version, I guess, but... But I mean... Even without it, it's probably still pretty content-rich. Maybe? I don't know, I actually don't know. I don't know if the tutorial or the arcade mode is in Urban Legend Limbo. Base Urban Legend Limbo, the PC version. But I played the PS4 version, so I don't know. For me, because I had the PS4 version. I guess I'm just reviewing the... I'm just talking about the PS4 version specifically. It is just... It's just not comparable. Sure. Final game? Final game... Wait, hold up, Final game is Antinomy of Common Flowers, where I put this in right in between Hopeless Masquerade and Urban Legend Limbo, because Antinomy of Common Flowers probably has the best multiplayer compared to these out of these three. But the problem is, it has like none of the modes that Urban Legend Limbo had, or at least the PS4 version. It doesn't have an extra story, duh. It doesn't have arcade mode for some reason. It doesn't have a tutorial. I don't know why. And there's like a lot of things that Urban Legend Limbo had that this game doesn't. And that's kind of lame. And also the story's not as good as Antinomy, but it's also still better than any of the others. So like the story, I don't know, I mean, it's really good, but it's not gonna top Urban Legend in Limbo, so. It tops all the others in terms of story. But it doesn't top Urban Legend Limbo. Gameplay. In terms of multiplayer, it's better, but in terms of single player, it's worse than Urban Legend Limbo because I think I like the Aura thing from Urban Legend and Limbo more than the shield that the red and blue shield that Antinomy has. Antinomy's single player isn't the best. I feel like single player wise and content wise, Urban Legend did much better than Antinomy did. While Antinomy did the multiplayer a lot better because, well, tag game. Pretty cool. I didn't interact with the multiplayer too much because I couldn't. I don't have friends. Well, no, I do, but I mean, do I have friends? Well, the netcode just kind of sucks. I've heard. I didn't even try it, but I mean, that's what I heard, and that's why I kind of avoided it. I do want to play it at some point, but I mean, So yeah, I like the music, I like the... Oh yeah, the music, the music. It's fine. Like, it's up there, it's definitely up there. But honestly, I think I preferred Urban Legend than Limbo. Limbo's original tracks compared to Antinomy. Honestly. And it's very close, but I mean, yeah. And I like Hope of Masquerade's OST over both of these, so... yeah, I kind of want to test to see how the multiplayer is on this, but I mean, yeah. At some point, but, well, that's where it is for now. I do really like it, but it just can't. Urban Legend Limbo is better. I feel like Urban Legend Limbo is... Oh, these two games are kind of in a league of its own, and Urban Legend Limbo is in a league of its own as well. So yeah, that's it. That's all the Touhou games. So yeah, here's my tier list. This will probably change in the future. Will I do another one? Probably. When will I do another one? I don't know. But yeah. Well, we'll probably do another one when Season 2 finishes, I guess. Of Touhou Tuesday. But yeah, this is the final stream of Season 1 of Touhou Tuesday, I guess. That's gonna be it for now. Alright. See you next stream. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.